14 on a midnight run with the M16 and the Ingram gun.
At the end of times, everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse, pull me like a ripcord, break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip, word upon your lip, lip, rather that you rip, rip, break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes, 'cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes, 'cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes, yeah, take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes, 'cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do what it takes. Always had a fear of being typical, looking at my body feeling miserable.
Alright, job, everybody. Ready? Go. Hey y'all, it's JP and Max here to do a quick Wu-Wei news. World War III is in day 15. Oil's up over $100 a barrel. Israel's getting attacked with hypersonic missiles, cluster munitions. Iran's getting bombed the shit out. All Iran's air power, Navy power has been taken out. Their SAM system is complete air supremacy there. But that's not enough. The Marines are coming in. The Marines are going in the Middle East, and they're going up against a 90 million man army, the Iranian Muslims army, and they're willing to kill themselves for Allah. So this war ain't gonna end. It's gonna go on for months. And then we got sleeper cells in this country, all kinds of sleeper cells. They're taking out, shooting people randomly now, and this is just the beginning of it. So major world conflicts going on, the rise of the oil, the falling of the petrodollar, the third temple, and the mark of the beast system has already been rolled out. That's the mRNA jab with the track and trace system. They want to give a digital ID to everybody and convert all their currencies to crypto. So we're at the beginning of that, and this war is going to lead to the end of the petrodollar, unfortunately. So just be prepared, because it's just begun. Day 15, World War III. Here's a couple clips from South Front Telegram. Hope you enjoy. Ready, Max? Oh. Woo! You what, buddy?
"13 days into the conflict between Israel and the US on one side and Iran on the other, there have been no critical changes to the situation. The parties continue to exchange strikes on each other's targets. This is the essence of the current conflict. Iran has achieved its main goal in this confrontation. Allies have been drawn into prolonged and costly military operations. The original objectives of the operation have not been achieved. The assassination of Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei paved the way for his son to take power. He is ready to avenge his murdered father and nearly his entire family. Most of the senior leaders who were eliminated have already been replaced. Contrary to analyst predictions that mass protests would break out if instability arose in the country, the people have rallied together. It can be assumed that the Iranian Navy and Air Force have been destroyed, as the Allies' representatives regularly remind us. However, these components were never key to Iran's armed forces and existed only nominally. After the theocrats came to power in 1979, the Islamic Republic prepared for war with the US by creating thousands of underground bases and storage facilities. Despite the fact that the war was being fought in the air, Israel and the US found themselves in a stalemate. A quick decapitation operation was expected to be a triumph that would force Iran to surrender. But this remained just a plan. President Donald Trump clearly did not expect a protracted conflict. The successful operation in Venezuela had inspired him too much. Now the Allies are faced with a difficult choice. They cannot increase the number of airstrikes because nearly a third of the entire U.S. combat aircraft fleet is already involved. Moreover, experience shows that airstrikes do not achieve the desired result of changing the country's regime. The only other option is to launch a ground operation for which no one is prepared. Even the most mobile units would take at least 2 to 3 weeks to deploy. Every minute of war costs a fortune. Iran understands that time is on its side. Therefore, it is systematically destroying the oil industry facilities of Arab countries in the Gulf. Tehran has already demonstrated that American military bases in these countries cause more trouble than they prevent. The White House lacks the political will to either end or further escalate the conflict. Donald Trump can only declare a public victory over Iran. Meanwhile, the price of oil and gas continues to rise inexorably around the world.
The war in Iran reached a new height over the weekend, with the United States and Israel attacking infrastructure in the Islamic Republic, provoking a serious response. The first attack took place early on March 7th and targeted a water desalination plant on Qashim Island. Iran's foreign minister Saeed Abbas Araghchi held the U.S. responsible, warning that attacking Iran's infrastructure is a dangerous move with grave consequences. He added that the U.S. set this precedent, not Iran. Later on the same day, Israel escalated, attacking oil depots in the Kuhak and Shahran areas of the Iranian capital Tehran, as well as in the nearby city of Karaj. Some 30 large oil tanks were reportedly hit. The Israeli military claimed that the strikes targeted only depots serving Iranian forces. The strikes killed 4 civilians and caused what can only be described as an environmental disaster. The sky over Tehran was blanketed with thick, choking smoke, with reports of oil-saturated raindrops from black clouds raining down on the capital after the strikes. The response came fast from Iran. Late on March 7th, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps said that it attacked a refinery in the port city of Haifa in Israel. The next day, March 8th, Kuwait reported Iranian strikes on fuel tanks at the Kuwait International Airport, where a massive fire was reported. Bahrain also announced that strikes launched from the Islamic Republic hit a water desalination plant. On March 9th, Iran launched an even bigger attack against Bahrain. The Al Ma'amir oil facility took a serious hit. The strikes caused a fire at the complex along with material damage. Bahrain's state oil company Bapco declared force majeure for its shipments after the attack. Amid this escalation, the price of oil spiked well over $110 per barrel. Taking into consideration that the Israeli-American war has already forced Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates to cut production, the price of oil will not likely return to pre-war levels anytime soon. The U.S. was reportedly angered with the Israeli strikes on Iranian oil depots, which started the escalation. One report by Axios revealed that American officials are concerned that strikes on infrastructure that serves ordinary Iranians could backfire strategically, rallying Iranian society to support the government and drive up oil prices even higher. Israel could attack infrastructure again despite the agreement with the U.S., as it is clearly working to escalate and widen the war as much as possible. Iran is guaranteed to respond, and has already warned that its retaliation will not be limited to Israel, but will also include U.S. energy assets in the entire Middle East.
By March 2026, the war in the Persian Gulf had eclipsed Ukraine as the world's main focus. With the US rushing interceptor missiles to the region, Kiev now faces a dangerous new reality. Western supplies could soon dry up entirely. To escalate the current conflict, the Russian city of Bryansk was hit with British Storm Shadow missiles. 42 people were injured and 6 were killed. In Sumy region, the Russian military continues to adhere to a strategy of 1,000 cuts. According to reports, units of the Russian 33rd Battalion occupied the Krasnaya Zarya forest area east of Glukov. Now, Russian troops control a large section of the border. Konstantinovka is the focal point for the opposing forces in the Slavyansk area. The Ukrainian army has deployed substantial forces to this area to secure the city. The backbone of the Ukrainian defense consists of the 28th, 5th, and 36th brigades. These brigades are the best equipped in terms of personnel and equipment and are therefore considered elite. Their main task is to hold back the advance of Russian troops in the most critical areas. The Ministry of Internal Affairs, Liu Brigade, and the 49th Karpatskaya Sich Assault Battalion support these brigades. Their function is to support the second echelon and prevent desertion among military personnel. The first echelon of the city's defense is not as elite. Units of the 44th, 100th, 156th, and 157th Brigades hold the front line. These units are supported by two territorial defense brigades, the 109th and the 117th. The main task of these forces is to engage the advancing enemy, slowing their advance. There is a reason why as many as 6 units are defending a relatively small town with a pre-war population of only 78,000. The fiercest fighting on the front line in the Dobropilia area is taking place for control of Grishinau. Russian army assault units have cleared the eastern part of the settlement. Russian aviation is actively supporting the advancing units. A large UAV control point of the Ukrainian 152nd Brigade was reportedly destroyed in a bombing raid. In the current climate of information oblivion and operational pause in the front line, Kiev may take serious steps. In order to return to the top of the agenda, a loud and bloody provocation is needed. It does not matter whether this takes place on Russian or Ukrainian territory.
sun burns the ground. And my eyes filled with sand as I scan this wasted land. Trying to find where I've trace, like thoughts inside a dream. Here's the path that led me to that place, yellow desert